UFC 315 main card predictions. This card is not even that good. It's also on my birthday too, which is going to be cool, but the card isn't that good. There's been multiple fights that have fallen off of it. So now it's kind of lackluster. I'm just hoping that it's going to be one of those cards where you think it's going to be shitty, but then all these super entertaining fights happen. Bilal Muhammad versus Jack Della Maddalena. Now, ever since this fight got announced, I was picking Bilal Muhammad by unanimous decision. I just figured he was going to get it done because of X, Y, and Z. And I've been watching a lot of Jack Della Maddalena tape, and I've been really impressed with him. But I'm still going Bilal Muhammad by unanimous decision. Let me explain why, okay? Jack Della Maddalena absolutely has the boxing advantage. He goes to the body. He is just super technical and super calculated. Bilal Muhammad is also an underrated boxer as well. I know he says he has hands like Canelo, so therefore people just discredit him and discount him. Bro, he can box a little bit. He definitely can box. Watch him boxing up Sean Brady. I know that's was a couple years ago, but still, that's a very good win. It's a win that's aging beautifully right now. Jack Della Maddalena has a very high guard per his boxing stance, right? And that's going to lead Bilal Muhammad to be easily being able to get those double legs. He's got a great double leg. Jack Della Maddalena was taken down, I believe, 7 times by Gilbert Burns. Now, no, he was not held down, but he was still taken down with relative ease. But Gilbert Burns isn't that good at this time. He's 37, never been the greatest wrestler. Gilbert Burns is one of the most overrated grapplers as a whole in recent UFC history. I'll go into that later on in a different video. Now, yes, I understand he's a credited grappler. He's a credited jiu-jitsu grappler. But if you want to talk about MMA grappling, bro, what has he really done besides submitting Neil Magny? Okay, so he took down Jack, I believe, 7 times, 7 out of 10 times. Didn't hold him down because Gilbert Burns is just not that strong. He's a smaller welterweight. He was much older. Now, if you substitute that for Bilal Muhammad, strong as fuck, amazing wrestler, great at holding people down, held down Leon Edwards multiple times for basically entire rounds. I think Bilal Muhammad is going to steal round one. He's going to get the takedowns early. I think Jack Della Maddalena is going to have success late. I think he's going to win rounds four. Maybe he's going to have some moments in round five where like it's kind of close, and yeah, you could probably give him the round. I think Bilal Muhammad's going to easily take the first 3 rounds, and Jack's going to have some success later in the fight, and people are going to be like, "Oh, dude, that's low key a robbery, dude. Look at how much he was boxing him up in round four and round five. He stuffed those 2 takedowns, and then he hit him with nice knees to the body. He's got good knees to the body." I just feel like people are going to say that because for some reason people have this bias towards the later rounds. And actually, this has been a take by Joe Rogan. He has said that rounds 4 and 5 should count more. The whole the whole schoolyard analogy. And no, dude, if someone's fighting on a schoolyard, it doesn't matter about what happens in the beginning. It's about how it ends when the teachers come up. Shut the fuck up. Jack Della Maddalena, like I said, is going to have success in the later rounds. I think those body shots, those knees up close, are going to hit at Bilal's gas tank over time, and they're going to lead him to not being able to get the takedowns as easy in round 4 and 5. I think Bilal, because he's fighting Jack and he's not fighting Leon. Leon is a guy that quits over time. As soon as he faces early adversity, it's going to be much easier to lay on him and control him later on in the fight. So that's why I don't think he's going to be able to do that against Jack Della Maddalena. Jack is a dude who's just super calm. Doesn't matter if he's down on the scorecards. He's never really been out of a fight. He's never been counted out. He's never mentally weak really ever in all of his fights. I've seen just about every single UFC fight. I've seen some of his regional fights as well. He's just always super calm and composed. So I think that's going to lead him to get later success. And Bilal is going to put the pace on him early because he wants to set the tone, which I think is a good game plan. I think he needs to set the tone early, get takedowns early, prevent him from taking those early rounds and gaining that momentum. And then he's going to have success maybe like late round 3, but round 4, I think it's going to be a definitive JDM round. Round 5 also as well. I think it might. It's not. I actually changed my mind. I think round 5 is going to be a clear Jack round. I had it more like a swing round, and he has some success late. But I think Jack is going to take round 5, just rounds 4 and 5. And I think that people are going to say robbery. People are going to say, no, dude, it was fucking Jack. Like, dude, Bilal was wilting near the end. Oh, dude, if this fight would just went on longer, it was going to be Bilal Muhammad by unanimous decision. Valentina Shevchenko versus Manon Fiorot. I'm going to go Valentina Shevchenko by unanimous decision. Menon Fiorot is good, very good, super dense. She's super strong. She's got the size advantage here, not really the reach advantage, but she's super, like I said, she's super dense. She's kind of like a tank. Her last fight was against Erin Blanchfield, made her look like a fucking fool, made her look like an amateur. However, I also, at the same time, I don't think Erin Blanchfield is that good. Menon Fiorot is kind of hard to take down. Got pretty solid takedown defense. However, I don't think she's fought someone that has as good of takedowns as Valentina Shevchenko does. Valentina destroyed what's her name, Alexa Grasso on the ground, took her down like 9 times. She's like 9 of 12 for takedowns, controlled her super easily, kind of destroyed her on the ground as well. Had like 120 ground strikes. Manon Fiorot just hasn't fought the amount of competition that Shevchenko has. She doesn't have nearly as many fights. She's I'm not gonna call her a can crusher, okay? Because she's not a can crusher. She is very good, but she's just in a division, and she's beaten some fighters that are really shallow. And I think Shevchenko has just fought way better competition. That's undeniable. Um, I also don't think she's really fought anybody with the boxing of Shevchenko. I think Shevchenko can box her up. She's got a nice overhand. And like I said, that can set up to some takedowns. I'm going Shevchenko, unanimous decision. Benoit Saint-Denis versus Kyle Propolic. I'm going Benoit Saint-Denis. It's not even close. I'm going him by round 1 KO. He has every advantage you can think of. He's taller, he's longer, he is younger, he's more experienced, he's beat better competition, he's more active, he's tougher. Like there's nothing that you can even give Kyle Propolic as to an advantage here. Besides, short notice. You never know. You're playing with house money. You never know those guys that fuck off. He was 0-2 in the UFC. He hasn't fought in 4 fucking years. There is a 0% chance that Kyle Propolic is going to win this fight. Benoit Saint-Denis has a better chance to being the heavyweight champion than Kyle Propolic has to winning this fight. BSD, super good. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. I'm going to stay on the BSD train. He ran into some competition, some good competition, you know. You give him Dustin Poirier. I didn't agree with that fight. I didn't agree that he should have been the favorite either. Thought it was very weird. I fucking love BSD. It's just kind of weird to go from Matt Frivola to Dustin Poirier. That was very pointless. They tried to push him way too early, and they suffered the consequences. Same story as Bo Nickel, by the way. Then they gave him Moicano after I'm not even going to say a beating by Dustin Poirier, because, dude, he won the first round of the Dustin Poirier fight. I don't care what anybody says. Was having his way with him on the ground, took him down super easily with the staph infection, by the way. With the staph infection, yes, he did get destroyed by Moicano. He was 10-7 in round 1. But, bro, imagine getting 10-7, getting hit with everything, taken down, destroyed on the ground, seconds away from being finished, and still round 2, you're fucking winning round 2. Who can do that? Who in the UFC is going to get 10-7 in round 1 and is still tough enough to start winning the second round? Won the second round, and then doctor had to step in because his eyebrow was cut too much. But yeah, Benoit. I don't even know why I'm breaking down this fight. Benoit Saint-Denis by round 1 KO. He's better everywhere. Jose Aldo versus Ariel Helwani. I'm gonna go Jose Aldo by decision. There's going to be a lot of decisions on this card. Jose Aldo by decision. Iman Zahabi is pretty old. He's 37. It's very weird that these guys are like similar ages. It's very interesting. He doesn't really have a size advantage. He's got a reach disadvantage. Jose Aldo is very fast. Some of the best leg kicks in the game. Rock solid takedown defense. I don't even think Zahabi's going to try to take him down as well. Zahabi is also hard to take down, but Aldo's not going to take him down either. And and I bring that up because the only way that Iman Zahabi won his last couple fights, number 1 against Munoz, number 2 against what's his name? Oh my gosh. Farid Basharat, because they were trying to take him down. They couldn't do it. Both fights were super close. Yeah, he looked good on the feet, but it was just, I don't know, dude. Iman Zahabi is a good fighter. I don't think he should be ranked. He's a solid 15 to 20 ranked guy. I just don't compare. I don't think he compares well to a Jose Aldo. This is a stylistic nightmare for Iman Zahabi. You give Iman Zahabi an older guy who can't really fucking strike, but they're decent on the ground, but like they're still kind of older and they're slower. Those are going to be matchups that he can win, such as Pedro Munoz and Farid Basharat. But if you give him a Jose Aldo, who still is super game at age 38, super fucking quick, doesn't even really look like he's lost a step, has fought everybody, has beat a lot of guys, has all of the experience in the world. You know what I mean? I just think this is going to be a Jose Aldo fight. I don't think this is going to be a fight like Bautista where he just gets held against the cage and he kind of shuts him down, because I don't think Iman Zahabi has the tool bag to be able to negate Jose Aldo's offense. So because of that, I'm going Jose Aldo by unanimous decision. Hopefully by finish. That'd be cool to see.